Okay, today's video is going to be about the difference between bankruptcy and credit repair. A lot of people think that they have to file bankruptcy, and a lot of people think that credit repair is illegal. Both aren't true. In my opinion, credit repair is a better option, but I'm going to give you the differences and you can make that choice yourself. So there's two bankruptcies that people normally file. And that's Chapter 13 and Chapter 7. Chapter 13 is where your debt is consolidated, almost. So they put the debt, lump the debt together, and what it does is it stops your creditors and the collections agencies from suing you on it during that time. So it's normally anywhere between 2 and 5 years that it's placed on hold, and it gives you time to pay it off. What you're doing is agreeing to paying that debt off within that time frame. If you do not, then of course the creditors can continue to report it to your credit. They can also sue you for it. So that's what Chapter 13 is. It's common, but not as common as 7. So a lot of people file Chapter 7, and what Chapter 7 is, it's taking all of your debt collectively. So everything that you want to file on it, even if it's not on your credit, say you're being sued for something, but it's not on your credit, or, it was past the statute of limitation, but you still owe it. So they can actually still sue you for it, even if it's not on your credit. They have X amount of time to report it to your credit, but they can still sue you for it, even if it's not within the time frame. So even if it's not on your credit, they can still sue you. I have people ask me that all the time, but yes, they can really actually happen. And so you take all of that debt and you turn it over to your attorney and you say, hey, I can't pay this. I'm destitute, or whatever the situation is, whatever reasons you have as to why you cannot pay that debt. So pretty much what you're doing is trying to negate the fact that you owe it. So I can't pay the debt. Here's all the debt. This is what my income is. I can't afford it, blah, blah, blah. So the attorney, or if you have someone that just fills out the paperwork and you turn it into the court yourself, what it is actually the bankruptcy trustee. So once, say, like my company will complete, or we offer this service where we can complete the bankruptcy paperwork for you, and then you can take it down to the clerk's office and file it. Or not the clerk, why did I say clerk? The bankruptcy trustee. And you can take it down and you can file it. They'll give you a court date, but what it really actually is you sitting down with the trustee. You're not actually in court. And you can do it that way. But anywho, you get all the debt. Oh, I can't pay it, whatever. They file it in court. The court approves it. Once it's discharged, then you can start applying for credit all over again. So it's almost giving you a clean slate, but the catch is the bankruptcy stays on your public record for 10 years. There's a lot of lenders that don't want to do business with people that file bankruptcy. People think that all of their collections just automatically fall off and it's no longer there. That is not true. I have a few clients that have come to me that filed bankruptcy, and all of the items that they included in their Chapter 7 was still on their credit file. I'm sorry. Nose started itching. It was still in their credit file. So they came to me so that I can get that removed for them. But no, it doesn't automatically come off. It's still there. So lenders can see that you owed on this debt, but you filed bankruptcy because you couldn't afford it. So, that's one thing. Another thing is it actually drops your credit score. So it's almost like creating a score all over again. So of course, those aren't benefits at all. So anywho, going past that, credit repair is actually utilizing your consumer rights and the consumer laws, the laws that protect you as a consumer from collections agencies that you really actually don't owe, or from the bureaus allowing incorrect, inaccurate, or outdated information being placed on your credit file. With that, there's, I believe, 27 points that has to be accurate in order for it to be able to stay on your credit file. So in saying that, a lot of people, because there's a lot of do-it-yourselfers, They say, oh, well, all you have to do is this. No, because say you submit whatever, because everyone knows if they can't prove it, they do have to remove it. If they can't show you or provide you with verifiable proof on how they verified or validated it, then they do have to remove it. But there's other reasons why they would have to remove it, and the average everyday consumer would not know that. So the people that say, oh, all you have to do is this, say you send the letter on 5 items, only 1 gets removed, all the other comes back as updated or verified. Then what would your next step be? Because you're the consumer, you don't know. That's the purpose of paying a professional to help you with that, because we know. And we can fight for you. We know the laws. You can look them up yourself too to try to figure out how to get it removed. But me personally, of course, I could go online and read how to change my tire, but these are my real nails and I don't want to break them. So I am going to pay a professional to do that, because that's something that I don't want to do. It will probably take me 2 days to change it because I'm prissy foo-foo, but it would take a professional a couple of minutes. So in that, there's that. And then also, once you start having those collections removed, depending on the age of the account and the type of the account, your score will start to rise. So it's not dropping, it's rising. Now, if you have an old account that you remove because you're losing the age of that account, that could possibly drop your score. So in that instant, it could drop your score, but it'll rebucket and it'll rebound itself. So that's nothing to worry about. Versus bankruptcy, your score will drop and you have to build it. So it's better with a credit repair, because you can get it removed from the creditor and you can get it removed from the credit bureaus if done correctly. So then you have a fresh new start, and then you have a higher credit score. So to me, that option sounds a lot better, but some people still want to go with the bankruptcy, especially if they're being sued or they just have outrageous debt. They choose to file bankruptcy, and that's okay too. If they just want to start over, that's totally fine. But credit repair is actually helping you refresh your credit file and then also build it from there. So say, or I'll give an example. One of my very first clients had like over 22, 23 collections on her credit file. And when she came to me, I was able to get everything, I believe, but 3 removed on the first try. So with that, her score was maybe mid 500s. And once I got done, before she even got the credit card to build her credit, her score was up to a 666. And this was within 30 days. So it can happen. You know, don't expect to have a 700 credit score and you come or you go to a company or you do it yourself and your score is a 499. Don't expect to have a 700 credit score in about 30 days. That's just not going to happen. Not unless you go to someone and they credit sweep it. But other than that, that's just not going to happen, and you need to be patient with the process. But if you're like her and you only have a couple of and you're in the mid 500s or something like that, it's very doable. It's very doable to have a 700 credit score in less than a year. A lot of people don't think that, but it is. You just have to be diligent and not allow things to be reported late, pay your bills on time, not have additional collections, and just know what you're doing. Don't overutilize your revolving accounts. I've said that before. And you can definitely get there within a year, in less than a year, just depending on where your score is, how many collections you have, so on and so forth. So anywho, I just wanted to let you all know what the difference was between bankruptcy and credit repair. Now, you can sign up with us at any time. I say this all the time. Our website is www.C as in Charles, P as in Paul, F as in Frank, or Credit Purity Financial, CPF.world. We do have the option now where you can pay online. You can choose your service and pay your enrollment fee from the website. Book an appointment if you're wanting to speak with a representative. Normally it would be me. If you book an appointment online, it'll be me. I'm the owner of Credit Purity. I also have 17 members. There's Brianna Booker. I forgot your last name, girl, but she's my team lead. I have Deasia Redding. I have Chantel Harden. I have Whitney Fountain. I have Lynn Brown. She's new to the team. I have Felicia Williams. We had Sakia Bennett, but Sakia is now an affiliate with us. She does real estate here in Houston. So if you're looking for a home, she actually does real estate in the area of property management. So she can find you a house or whatever if you're looking to rent here in Houston. But she's an affiliate, so a lot of her clients come to us. But she used to be part of Credit Purity, but you know, she's a butterfly. She moved on and she opened her company. I'm so proud of her. And then I hope I didn't leave anyone out, but that's the team. And so you could go to any of those girls. They're based out of Indiana and Houston, Texas, but we are virtual. You have access 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to view what we're doing on your file through your client portal. So you're never left in the dark. You can communicate with us through the client portal. You can also call to speak with a representative. The number is 281-764-9943. Again, the website is www.cpf.world, or you could just go directly to any of my girls' Facebook pages and book with them or with me, Tia Shelton. I'm the owner, and you all have a good day.